What's up, everybody? How's it going? Austin Practal, Practive Performance, coming at you live. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing week and an amazing day. I sure as hell have. But just because I'm having an amazing week and just because, things are going well, doesn't mean I did everything perfectly this week. And so I just recently posted something about this, but yeah. So I have basically goals that I make for myself each week, and I try my best to accomplish these goals. And one of those goals that I have for each week is to spend at least 30 minutes a day with my family with intention. And I'm going to be honest, I have been failing super, super, super hard at it this week. Why? Combination of things, and all of it at the end of the day comes down to it being my fault. And so I'm coming on here today, one, to challenge you to do one thing this weekend, take action, implement, find something that you aren't being very good at this week, whether it be with your nutrition, your fitness, spending time with your family, working on a goal that you said you're going to do, and actually do it. Actually do something about it. Actually sit down, make a game plan, and take action on that game plan. This week, I bit off more than I could chew. I'm going to be honest. My eyes were bigger than my stomach kind of thing in terms of what I wanted to accomplish this week. And because of that, and because of a variety of other factors, like, just putting out fires, being a business owner, that's just part of it, and growing pains and things like that, I'm not gonna lie, like, I definitely let my work bleed into my family time, and it doesn't feel good. It feels kind of shitty, honestly. And I'm coming on here basically to just kind of call myself out and hold myself accountable to the fact that I have not been there for my family how I need to this week. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've definitely been spending more time than I should on certain things when it comes to my work and the business and things like that. And a lot of that, comes down to a couple of things, putting out fires that were unexpected that, probably could have waited. But me wanting to make sure everything's, as best as it can be, fixing those things immediately and like in the moment and doing it rather than like setting it aside and working on it later. The other things too, just maybe this is something that I've been working on, is working on my workflow and making sure that I am as focused as possible, because there's definitely always room for improvement, and that's something that I need to improve upon myself. But yeah, it happens. It happens to everybody. We say we're going to do something and then we don't do it. But it's one of those things that's something I've been working on a lot with myself. Is every time we say we're going to do something, we don't do it, we're breaking a promise to ourselves. And for me, that promise this week was spending quality time with my family, 30 minutes a day minimum. Basically, there's an hour and a half window of time in the evening that I have set aside that I'm, there spending time with family. I didn't do it. I didn't do it on the day. Like, I probably didn't do it probably at least 5 times this week. It's one of those things that does not feel good. Does not feel good having something that, I said I was going to do and I didn't do it. But it's one of those things where it's a part of the human experience, learning and growing through these things and acknowledging that, we might not have done things as optimally as we could have. And I just want you guys to realize that that is okay as long as we learn from it. And that's something I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take some time this weekend and I'm going to, refocus, readapt my workflow, and make sure that I'm actually doing what I said I'm going to do. And for me, that, I fell short when it came to family time this past week. And it led to, frustration. It led to exasperation. It led to me being frustrated. It led to my partner being frustrated at times. It led to me not spending quality time with my kid as much as I would love to. And that also leads into frustration. And it's one of those things that's, sometimes that's life. Sometimes that's, that shit happens. But I am going to, take full responsibility for it. And it's one of those things, if you take responsibility for what's going on in your life. And even if some of those things there's no way in hell I could have controlled, what happened. But by taking ownership of what you want to work on and improve upon, you put yourself in control of those things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting myself in control of this. I'm going to, take this weekend and reassess and, reconfigure and make sure that I'm doing what I said I was going to do. And so next week, whenever it's family time, it's going to be family time. And, I want to come on here and basically do this as one to hold myself accountable to it. Two, show that shit happens, life happens, and not everybody's perfect, and I'm definitely not perfect, and I make mistakes, and I am a work in progress. And the other thing too is I challenge you actually this weekend, maybe even today, but especially this weekend. Find one thing that you could improve upon in your life, that you said you're going to do that you haven't done yet. One thing that you said that you need to work on, or that you feel like could be improved upon. Take that one thing, work on it, figure out what you need to do, and then do it. That's what I'm going to do. That being said, that's my live for today. I just want to come on here and chat about that, and just I guess call myself out. So because I think that we need to call ourselves out on our bullshit at times, and I was definitely not holding up my promise to myself, and I don't think that's okay, and I don't think that I should let that slide, and I don't think that you guys should let that slide for yourselves either. So that's my live for today. Happy freaking Friday, everybody. I'm gonna spend some time with my family tonight for sure. So that being said, that's my live for today. If you got value from this, if you're gonna do something and improve upon yourself this weekend, what's it gonna be? Let me know in the comments down below. If you got value from this, give it a like. Hashtag replay. If you're watching this at a later time, let me know your number one takeaway. And if you're watching this on Facebook, I guess subscribe to me, because that's a thing that you can do. I guess somebody told me about that the other day, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So feel free to subscribe if you like listening to me talk about stuff. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great weekend, I guess. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll talk to you all on Monday.